So let's start with today's class. How are you? Well, Brian already told me he's feeling a little bit ill. But what about Erika and Cristobal? How are you guys?
I'm fine, teacher, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Cristobal, how are you?
I'm fine, teacher. And you?
I'm good, thank you. So I'm glad that you guys are okay. And Brian, hopefully you're going to feel better soon. So guys, we are going to start with today's class. Do you remember which unit are we starting today?
Unit
Unit
3?
4.
Unit 3 or unit 4?
Unit,
La que vamos a ver ahora 4.
Exactly, we are starting unit 4. Vamos a comenzar la 4. So let me see, let me start sharing my screen. There we go. And let me turn on my camera. Awesome. So can you guys see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. So here we have unit 4. What is the name of the unit 4?
Family.
Family, exactly. And we have 3 communication goals. 3 communication goals. So let's see. Cristobal, can you read communication goal number 1?
um, communication, identify people in your family.
Exactly. Identify. Can you repeat that word? Identify.
Identify.
Exactly. Identify people in your family. Okay, repeat the whole sentence.
Identify people in your family.
Identify.
Identify
Mhm.
people in your family.
Exactly. Identify people in your family. Perfect. So let's see, Brian, what is the communication goal number 2?
Describe your uh,
Try it.
relatives.
Exactly. Describe your relatives. Perfect. Describe your relatives. And Erika, can you read communication goal number 3?
Talk about your family.
Perfect. Talk about your family. So those are the communication goals that we have for Unit 4. Identify people in your family, which is the goal for today's lesson. Describe your relatives and talk about your family. So here we have the first lesson. Identify people in your family. So we are going to start with the first lesson of this unit, of Unit 4. And we have, how many vocabulary do we have? We have a lot of vocabulary today. Hay mucho vocabulario hoy. So how many do we have? How many words?
Leamos lo uno. ¿Cómo?
No, ¿cuántas palabras?
Ah,
Four. Four.
4,
3.
3. How many words? Look. 11, 12, 13.
9.
9. So here we have number 1 and here we have number, the last one, which is that number?
Grandmother.
16.
Grandmother is the second one. So we have 16, 16. Do you see it?
Okay, brother.
Brother, that's 16. Tenemos 16 palabras, 16 words. So,
Okay.
Perfect. So we're going to be rotating. Vamos a ir como intercambiando. Por ejemplo, Cristóbal, you are going to read number 1, Brian number 2, Erika number 3, then Cristóbal is going to read again number 4, Brian number 5, Erika number 6, and so on. So do you have any questions?
No, teacher, clear.
Awesome.
Okay.
Are we clear in what we have to do?
It's clear, teacher.
Perfect. So Cristóbal, you can start reading number 1.
Grandparents.
Okay.
Grandmother.
Erika.
Grandfather.
Perfect.
Sigo
Cristóbal.
yo, teacher. Okay. Children. Number. No. Sorry. Parents.
Mother.
Father.
Children. One child or 2 children.
Okay. Brian.
Laura.
Okay. Erika. Number 9.
Son.
Grandchildren.
Grandson.
Granddaughter.
Wife.
Husband. Husband.
Sister.
Brother.
Perfect. So there we have 16 words. 16 words. We're going to listen to the audio, but first I want you guys to focus on how the words are pronounced. So repeat after me. Grandparents.
Grandparent.
Grandparent. Grandparent.
Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Grandfather.
Grandfather.
So in these two, we can also say, y probablemente ya lo han escuchado mencionar, grandma. Grandma and grandpa. ¿Lo habían escuchado antes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
So es básicamente lo mismo. Grandma significa grandmother and grandpa means grandfather. Solo es como una manera como un poquito más cariñosa de decirlo. So there we have grandmother, grandfather, parent.
Ok, no es una forma informal, digamos, ¿verdad? Sino que es como cariñosita, dice usted.
Sí, no es informal, no es informal, es simplemente una forma como más cariñosa de decirlo.
Ok.
So, okay, repeat. Parent.
Parents.
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 Parent.
Mother.
Mother.
We can also say what? Which other way do we have to say mother?
Mom.
Mom. Okay, number 6, father.
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 And we can also say
Dad.
dad, exactly. Number 7, children.
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 Children, perfect. So children significa como niños, niños. Es en plural. Children es plural. So, si queremos decir un niño, we are going to say one child. Child. Okay, repeat that one. Child.
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 Exactly, child. But if we are going to talk about 2 or more of them or more, si vamos a hablar de 2 en adelante, we are going to say children, children.
Children.
So ese es el plural. Children. Okay, we have number 8. Daughter.
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 And we have number 9. Son.
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 Son. We have number 10. Grandchildren.
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 Son nietos, nietos en general, ya sean niños o niñas, nietos. Grandchildren.
Grandchildren.
Okay, number 11, grandson.
Grandson.
Grandson is nieto. And we also have granddaughter.
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 ¿Qué significa?
Nieta.
Nieta.
Exactly. So we have number 13, wife.
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 Wife. Do you know the meaning of that word?
Esposa.
Esposa, exactly. We have 14, husband.
Husband.
Husband. Husband.
Husband.
La A suena un poquito como una E. Husband.
Husband.
Exactly.
Husband.
We have number 15, sister.
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 And we have number 16, brother.
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 Exactly. So do you already know the meaning of all those words?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. What about Cristobal and Brian? Do we know the meaning of all the words?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So now we're going to listen to the audio to listen more the vocabulary, the intonation, the rhythm of every word. So let me play the audio for you.
Read and listen. 1. Grandparents. 2.
Grandmother,
3.
grandfather,
4. Parents. 5.
mother,
6.
father,
7. Children. 8.
daughter,
9.
son,
10. Grandchildren. 11.
grandson,
12.
granddaughter,
13. Wife. 14. Husband. 15. Sister. 16. Brother. Now listen again and repeat. Grandparents.
Grandparents.
grandmother,
Grandmother.
Grandmother.
grandfather,
Grandfather.
Father.
Parents.
Parents.
Parent.
mother,
Mother.
father,
Father.
Children.
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 daughter,
Daughter.
Daughter.
son,
Son.
Son.
Grandchildren.
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 grandson,
Grandson.
Grandson.
granddaughter,
Granddaughter.
Daughter.
Wife.
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 Husband.
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 Sister.
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 Brother.
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 Awesome. So there we have the vocabulary for today's class. That's the vocabulary. So I want to ask you guys, I'm going to mention the word in Spanish and you are going to mention the word in English. Are we ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Awesome. Nietos.
Grandchildren.
Grandchildren.
Grandchildren. Perfect. Hijo.
Son.
Son.
Esposa.
Wife.
Abuelo.
Grandfather.
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 Mamá.
Mother.
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 Hermano.
Brother.
Brother.
Nieta.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Niños.
Children.
Children.
Okay, good. So there we have, that's the vocabulary. So now we are going to continue with the next activity, with the activity that we have. So in this one, we have a pair work, but we are going to work together. It's going to be like a group work. Instead of pair work, group work. So it says point to two people in the family and describe their relationship. Point to two people. So what is the meaning of that? Point, point. Do we know the meaning of that?
Señale.
Exactly. Señala a dos personas en la familia and describe their relationship. Describe their relationship. What is it saying? What is the meaning? Describe their relationship.
Describe la relación.
Exactly. So we are going, instead of pointing, because we can't point, no podemos señalar aquí, solo vamos a decir el número, ¿ok? So let's see. Do you guys want to mention some numbers or do you want me to do it? ¿Quieren mencionar ustedes los números o quieren que yo los mencione?
Menciónelos usted, teacher.
Okay, perfect.
Usted, teacher, sí.
So let's see. Number 9 and number 5.
He is my son.
Okay, look what we are doing. Mira el ejemplo. She is his daughter. She is his daughter. ¿En qué fotos creen ustedes que están acá mencionando? ¿Qué fotos podrían mencionar? She is his daughter.
Sería, digamos, 5.
Ujú.
No.
It could be 5. Podría ser la 5.
5, 8.
5, 8. No.
She's mother. So.
Entonces sería al revés. 8 más 5.
His daughter. Ella es su hija.
6 and 5.
6 and 5.
5.
No. Ok, mira. She is his daughter. Ella es su hija. Puede ser number 8 and number 6.
Teacher,
Ella, ujú.
ok, pero mencionó la 9 con el 5. Sería como he is his daughter. He is his son.
Yo mencioné la 8 y el 6.
Ah, la 8 y el 6. Ah, escuché la 9 con la 5.
No, 8 and 6. She, ella, is his daughter. Es su hija, his. Okay, we have to pay attention to los pronombres, okay? The possessive pronouns. ¿Recuerdan? Possessive pronouns. My, his, her. So, entonces, ella, la niña, is his daughter. His daughter. Su hija. Si estuviéramos hablando de la mamá, diríamos she is her daughter. Her. La hija de ella. Aquí estamos diciendo básicamente ella es su hija o ella es la hija de él. Otro ejemplo que podría ser también, she is his daughter. Number 5 and number 3. Number 5, ella, la mamá en este caso de la familia, ella es su hija, es la hija del número 3. Right? Do we get
Okay.
it? ¿Se entiende un poquito?
Sí.
Sí, teacher.
Ok, so pongan atención a los possessive pronouns que tienen. His daughter, his. Si hablamos, por ejemplo, de number 15 and number 16. She is
Sister.
his sister. Exactly. She is his sister. O puede ser al revés, ¿verdad? He is her
Brother.
He is her brother. Exactly. He is her brother. So let's see, number 5 and number 9. Creo que creo que Cristóbal se refería a los que había mencionado en un inicio.
Correcto, teacher.
Ok, sí. Yo estaba hablando después de lo que decía acá en el ejemplo. Pero sí, ok, let's see, number 9 and number 5. He is her
Mother.
Her
O son.
Some.
son.
son.
Mhm.
He is her son.
Exactly. He is her son. He, él, is her son. Es su hijo. Él es su hijo o él es hijo de ella. So let's see which other example we can find. Number 3 and number 5.
Number 3.
And number 5. Can you tell me their relationship? Who is he? ¿Quién es él?
He, father.
He is.
He, no, he is her father.
Exactly. He is her father. He is her father. Él es el padre de ella. Perfect. So let's see. Number 9 and number 2. Number 9 and number 2. Can you tell me their relationship? Who is he? ¿Quién es él?
Grandchildren.
Okay, he.
Is he grandson?
Her.
Her,
He is her.
Grandmother. He is her grandmother.
Ahí estamos diciendo, él es el abuela de ella. No tiene mucho sentido, ¿verdad? Entonces, he is her
grandson.
grandson. Grandson. Él es el nieto de ella. He is her grandson. Now let's see number 13 and number 14. Who is she? ¿Quién es ella?
Number 13, ¿con cuál, teacher?
Con 14. This picture.
She
She.
is wife.
She is.
She's his wife.
Exactly. She is his wife. Ella es la esposa de él. She is his wife. So guys, do we understand this part? It can be a little confusing. Puede ser un poquito confusa. Pero solo hay que prestar o hay que tener cuidado con los possessive adjectives. Let me show you. Los possessive nouns and adjectives. Okay, here we go. Do you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, so do you remember this picture? Do you remember this picture?
Teacher.
So here we have the subject pronoun he, his. The subject pronoun she, the possessive adjective her. Okay, so we have to pay attention to that. So let's see. Cristobal, can you tell me the relationship between number 3 and number 8? Can you tell me their relationship?
Granddaughter.
But the whole sentence. He
He, he is her daughter. No. Él es
he is her
granddaughter or grandfather.
he is her grandfather.
He is he is her grandfather.
Father. I'm gonna write that on the chat. He is her grandfather. Él es el abuelo de ella. Or the opposite. O puede ser lo opuesto. He is his granddaughter. Ella es su nieta. She is his granddaughter. Do we understand? Is that part clear?
Yes, teacher.
Ok. Yo sé que al inicio puede ser un poquito confuso, pero ya con un poquito más de práctica ya se nos va a ir quedando.
Practiquemos.
Practiquemos, sí, ya aquí ahorita.
Yes,
Are you ready?
ready.
Okay, perfect. Can you tell me the relationship between number 6 and number 2? Who is he? Brian?
He's her son.
He is her son. Exactly. He is her son. Él es el hijo de ella. Él es su hijo. Now, Erika.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
No, mentira, teacher. Me costó.
Now, Erika, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's see. Can you tell me the relationship between number 3 and number 9? Who is he?
He's,
Mm-hmm.
he's, he, grandson,
Si hablamos del niño, si yo le pregunto sobre el niño, ¿quién es el niño? He is his grandson, exacto. Pero si yo le pregunto por el abuelo, he is his
grandfather,
grandfather. Exactly, he is his grandfather. Awesome. So let's continue. We have a listening comprehension. In this listening comprehension, what we are going to do, we are going to listen to a man and then identify people in his family. And we have to check the correct photo. So, vamos a escuchar a un hombre que va a identificar a las personas de su familia. Y lo que nosotros vamos a hacer, porque no podemos hacer chequecito aquí, entonces lo que vamos a hacer es que vamos a decir picture number 1 or picture number 2, or just number 1 or number 2. La número 1 o la número 2. Después de escuchar, vamos a decidir cuál es la correcta. Si la número 1, la imagen número 1, o la imagen número 2. So, do we get it?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Entonces, si pueden, if you can take notes, if you have a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper, you can write number 1 or number 2 after you listen to the man. Después de escuchar, pueden escribir. So, are you guys ready?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect.
Listen to a man identify people in his family. Check the correct photo. 1. The boy, he's my grandson. 2. She's my wife. 3. They're my sisters. 4. He's my brother. 5. She's my daughter. 6. The girls, they're my granddaughters. Now listen again and check your work. 1. The boy, he's my grandson. 2. She's my wife. 3. They're my sisters. 4. He's my brother. 5. She's my daughter. 6. The girls, they're my granddaughters.
Awesome. Did we get it?
yes, teacher,
Yes.
All of them? So let's see. Cristobal,
Okay.
in the conversation number 1 or in the first part, is it picture number 1 or picture number 2?
The boys, his grandson. El chico es su nieto. El chico es su nieto, no.
Yeah, exactly. So, which picture? ¿A cuál imagen se está refiriendo?
¿Al niño? ¿O al
Exacto.
número?
Number 2, right? Number 2. La imagen número 2.
Ajá, creo que sí.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, perfect. Brian, in number 2, which picture?
Picture number 1.
Picture number 1, exactly, picture number 1. Erica, in the third part, picture number 1 or picture number 2?
number 1,
Number 1. Okay, so he said they are my sisters. ¿Por qué saben ustedes automáticamente que es la imagen número 1? They are my sisters. ¿Qué está diciendo él?
Ellas son mis hermanas.
Ellas
They.
son mis hermanas. Exactly. So, they are, ellas. Tiene que ser más de una, right? So, muy bien. Gracias, Erika. Cristóbal, number 4. Is it picture number 1 or picture number 2?
It's a picture number 2, teacher.
Picture number 2, perfect. Brian, number 5. Is it the first picture or the second picture?
Picture number 1.
Picture number 1, exactly. And now the last one, Erika. Is it picture number 1 or picture number 2?
Picture number 1.
Picture number 1, exactly. So picture number 1. There we go. Now we are going to continue with the next activity. And we have the grammar. We have grammar right here. So for this part of the grammar, we have questions with who. Questions with who. Do we know the meaning of who? Who?
¿Quién?
What is the meaning of that?
Como preguntando quién es.
¿Quién? Ajá, exactly. ¿Quién? Who is he? Who is he? What is it asking?
¿Quién es él?
¿Quién es él? Exactly. So, who is he? Repeat. Who is he? Cristóbal.
He.
Who is he?
Who is he? Brian, repeat. Who is he?
Who is he?
And Erika, repeat. Who is he?
Who is he?
Exactly. And we also have contractions for this part, for this question. We can say, who's Luis? Who's Luis? Who's Luis? He's my mom. Who is he? He's my dad. Who are they? They are my sisters. Who are Nina and John? They are my daughters. So we have mom and dad. It's informal for mother and father, which is basically, or yeah, it's not that informal, no es tan informal, pero si están, por ejemplo, let's see, si están escribiendo un ensayo en la universidad y tienen que mencionar la palabra mamá, papá o abuelos, lo ideal es que escriban mother, daughter, grandfather, grandmother, pero al momento de hablarlo no se considera una manera informal, es más que todo por escrito. So we can
Teacher,
say
y,
mom and, excuse me?
teacher, y si decimos así como mommy.
Mommy, yeah, eso es igual, es como un poquito más cariñoso, pero tampoco se ve mucho al momento de escribirlo. Sin embargo, está bien, lo único que mommy lo utilizan más los niños pequeños.
Okay.
Esas son como palabras utilizadas más por niños, a ver, de que empiezan a hablar hasta unos 5 años, maybe.
Ah, pues sí, todavía puedo.
Ya quisiera tener 5 otra vez.
Sí, la
So,
verdad que sí.
what?
La verdad que sí, teacher.
¿Verdad? And not to work anymore. Ya no tener que trabajar. So, there we have the grammar part. Who is he? Or we can use the contraction. Who's he? Who's he? And who's Louise? Who's Louise? She's my mom. Who are they? They are my sisters. Who are Nina and Jan? They are my daughters. And we have here the use of the contraction. Who is, whose. But be careful. Who are, not who're, who're, right? Para who are, para plural, we don't use it. We don't use that. So, do you have any questions about that part?
No, teacher.
Okay, so we are going to continue with the grammar practice. For this grammar practice, we have 6 questions. 6 questions. And it says, write questions. Use whose or who are, and he, she, or they. So let's see. We have here the answers. Ya tenemos las respuestas. All we have to do is write the questions. And we have the first example. The number 1 is already done, ya está hecha. So the question is, who's he? Who's he? ¿Quién es él? He's my grandfather. Who's he? He's my grandfather. So what would be the question for this part? For number 2.
Who is she?
Who's she? Who's she? Who's she? She's my mother. Now let's see. Number 3. What would be the question for number 3?
Who are they?
¿De cuántas personas está hablando la respuesta? He is Mr. Fine's grandson. Él es el nieto de Mr. Fine's. Mr. Fine, sorry. So, ¿de cuántas personas está hablando la respuesta?
De
De
dos.
menciona a 2 personas, sin embargo, está hablando solamente de una. He is. Él es. Él es. Se está refiriendo a él. So what would be the question? ¿Cuál sería la pregunta? Who's
he, teacher?
Who's he? ¿Quién es él? Who's he? Ok. So, let's see, para tener bien en claro cuál va a ser la pregunta que vamos a crear, tienen que prestar atención en la primera palabra de la respuesta. He is Mr. Fine's grandson. He is. Está hablando de él. Responde diciendo, él es el nieto de Mr. Fine, del señor Fine. So, él es. Who's he? He's my grandfather. Él es mi abuelo. Él. She is my mother. Ella es mi madre. So pay attention in the first word, en la primera palabra. So here we have the question, who's he? ¿Quién es él? He is Mr. Fine's grandson. Now let's see number 4. The answer is their Pat's grandparents. Their Pat's grandparents. There. So what would be the question?
Who are they?
Who are they?
Who are they? Exactly. Who are they? They are Pat's grandparents. So we have number 5 right here. She's Ed's wife. Ed's wife. She's. So what would be the question?
Who's he?
Who's she? Who's she? ¿Quién es ella? Who's she? She's Ed's wife. Es la esposa de Ed. Now let's see number 6. We have the answer. They are my brother and sister. They are my brother and sister. So what would be the answer?
Who are
Who are
they?
they?
Who are they? Exactly. Who are they? ¿Quiénes son ellos? Who are they? They are my brother and sister. Perfect. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions, but I want you guys to pay attention in this part. They are Pat's grandparents. ¿Qué está diciendo esta oración? They are Pat's grandparents.
Ellos son los
Ujú.
abuelos.
Ellos son los
Ellos son los abuelos de Pat. De Pat,
Ellos
no
son
sé.
los abuelos de Pat. Y vean esta oración. She's Ed's wife. ¿Qué está diciendo esta oración?
Ella es la
Ella es la
esposa de
esposa de
Ed.
Ed.
Ella es la esposa de Ed. Exacto. So, presten bastante atención a esta parte. Let's see, how do I explain this to you? So, they are Pat's grandparents. Ellos son los abuelos de Pat. No vayan a confundir eso con Pat es el abuelo o algo similar. So presten atención. They are Pat's grandparents. Ellos son los abuelos de Pat. No Pat es el abuelo de ellos, ¿sí? She's Ed's wife. Ella es la esposa de Ed. So let me see. I have some questions for you. I'm going to stop sharing right now. And I have some questions for you. Se las voy a escribir en el chat y quiero que me digan cuál es la respuesta a esa pregunta. I want you guys to tell me the answer to that question. So are you guys ready?
Yes, teacher. Ready.
Ready.
Piensen bien la respuesta. No es aunque no es mucho como una pregunta, sino es algo que ustedes van a tener que complementar.
Escrito, teacher. Oh,
No, me lo pueden decir.
okay.
There we go. My mother's father is my... Por eso les estaba intentando explicar para que en esta parte no se vayan a confundir. No piensen que estamos hablando la mamá de mi papá. My mother's father. Empiecen con la segunda palabra, father. So, ¿qué
El padre de mi madre
el padre de mi madre es
is
mi
my grandfather.
grandfather. Exactly, grandfather. Now let's see the second one. My mother's mother is my
Grandmother.
grandmother. Perfect. Now let's see the other one. My mother's daughter is my... Which one, Erika?
Is
Sister. Perfect. Se le escucha bien suave, Erika. No sé si será el micrófono.
Sí, tenían.
Ah, ok. Sí. So, my mother's daughter is my
this?
sister. Esa les tomó un poquito más de tiempo. Esa la pensaron más.
No,
Ok.
es que no me agarraba ahí el micrófono, teacher.
Ajá. Okay, let's see this one. My brother's father is my...
El papá de mi hermano. De mi hermano es papá de mi hermano.
Erika, no sé si estaba intentando hablar, pero no se le escucha. What?
Uncle,
No.
my brother father is my
Is my? Ya nos enchivolamos un poquito, ¿verdad?
No, teacher, pero está bien.
My brother's father. Ok, le dije, enfóquense en la segunda palabra. Father.
It's my father.
My brother's father is my father. Exactly. El papá de mi hermano es mi papá, right?
Okay.
So my brother's father is my father. Awesome. Now let's see this one. My father's wife is my
Mother.
mother. Perfect. So how did you feel this activity? It makes you think a lot, right? Los pone a pensar un poquito.
Pone
Yes,
a correr
teacher.
al hámster.
¿Cómo dice?
Pone a correr al hámster.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the point. Para que no nos dé Alzheimer, hay que pensar bastante. So let's continue, guys. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
yes,
teacher.
Okay, perfect. So do you have any questions about this part right now? About the grammar or the vocabulary?
No, teacher. Here.
No. Are you sure? Erika mencionó otra palabra que podría agregarse al vocabulario. She said uncle. Uncle. Do we know the meaning of that?
Tía.
Tío. And how do we say tía?
Aunt.
Okay, so the pronunciation, aunt.
Aunt. Como hormiga. ¿O cómo?
Suena un poquito como hormiga. Hormiga suena más como ant. Como
Aunt.
un poquito más con la A. Y tía suena un poquito más como con una E. Ant. Ant.
Aunt.
Ant. So, did you already know those? ¿Ya conocían esas dos palabras? Uncle and aunt?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So, how do we say sobrino?
Quiero ver. No, ese es primo. Cousin.
Cousin. Cousin. Okay, can you repeat that word? Cousin.
Cousin. Pero
Que
eso es primo o sobrino.
No, eso es primo. Primo o
Ajá. Cousin. Cousin.
cousin. No se pronuncia
Cousin.
la U. Cousin.
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 Cousin. Suena un poquito, let me see, así. Cousin. Cousin.
Ok.
So, ¿cómo se decía sobrino? ¿Cómo se dice sobrino?
Como nephew.
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 Yeah, perfect. Nephew. What about sobrina?
Casi no se le escucha a Erika, ¿verdad?
Se le escucha bien suave.
y ahora
Suave, pero mejor. So, how do we say sobrina?
Niece.
Niece. Perfect. niece. So, uncle significa
Tío.
Tío,
aunt significa,
tía,
nephew significa,
sobrino,
y niece,
sobrina.
exactly. There we have that vocabulary. So we don't have questions about this part? No questions? No?
No, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So let's continue. Now you can what?
Identify people in your family.
Identify people in your family. Perfect. Identify people in your family. So we have a conversation model. We're going to read and listen that conversation model. But first, I want you guys to read the conversation model. So you are going to do that. This. Who's that? That's my father. And who are they? They are my sisters, Mindy and Jen. Cristobal, please, can you read the conversation?
Okay. Toda.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's that? That's my father. And who are they? They're my sisters, Mindy and Jen.
Okay, perfect. Brian, go ahead and read the conversation, please.
Okay, who's that? That's my father. And who are they? There's my sister, Mindy and Jim.
Okay.
Jem,
They're, can we repeat?
they're,
They're my sisters.
they're my sister.
Okay, awesome. And now, Erika, can you read the conversation, please?
Okay. Who's that? That's my father. And who are they? They're my sister, Mindy and Jen.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Now, let's listen to the conversation. And then we are going to listen one more time and repeat.
Read and listen.
Who's that? That's my father. And who are they? They're my sisters, Mindy and Jen.
Listen again and repeat. Then practice the conversation model with a partner.
Who's that?
Who's
Who's
that?
that?
That's my father.
That's my father.
My father.
And who are they?
And who
And
are
who are
they?
they?
Who are they?
They're my sisters, Mindy and Jen.
They're my
They're my
sisters.
sister.
And Jen. So listen, guys, now we're going to practice the conversation with a partner. So we're going to work, let's see, boys and girls, Cristobal and Brian, and I'm going to read the conversation with Erika. Just read the conversation model, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So first, for example, let's see, Cristobal can start. Cristobal can be letter A and Brian letter B. And then we're going to change roles. Brian is going to be letter A and Cristobal letter B. So Cristobal, you can start.
Okay. Who's that?
that's my father.
And who are they?
They're my sister, Mindy and Jem.
Perfect. Now, Brian, you can start the conversation.
Who's that?
That's my father.
And who are they?
They're my sisters, Mindy and Jen.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And now, Erika, do you want to start?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's that?
That's my father.
And who are they?
They are my sisters, Mindy and Jen. Okay, now I'm going to start. Who's that?
That's my father.
And who are they?
They're my sister Mindy and Jen.
Okay, perfect. Perfect, thank you guys. So now we have a conversation activator. A conversation activator. It says bring in photos of the people in your family or write their names. We're going to use names in this case. So it says with a partner, personalize the conversation, then change roles. Vamos a escribir nombres, bueno, no escribir, pero vamos a mencionar nombres de nuestras familias. Y como pueden ver acá en recycle this language, in this part, recycle this language, we have, what is this? What is that? Engineer. Architects. They are what? ¿Qué son esas? Ingeniero y arquitecto. Hello. Can you hear me?
Sorry, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
No,
So, engineer and architect. What are they? ¿Qué son?
Architect
An
or
engineer.
engineer.
Both. Ambas. ¿Qué son?
Engineers. How come?
Engineer and architect.
Occupation.
Occupations. Thank you, Erika. Occupations. So we can ask or we can say the occupations of the people in our family. Podemos agregar eso también a la conversación. O what's his or her name. And we can also say, how do you spell that? How do you spell that? To practice the alphabet. So I want you guys to add these questions. So look what we are going to do. We're going to work in the same partners. Brian is going to work with Cristobal and I'm going to work with Erika. So we are going to change or personalize the conversation. Podemos agregar cualquier miembro de la familia. ¿Quién es él o quién es esa persona? Oh, esa es mi sobrina, esa es mi hermana. Y aquí podemos agregar una de las preguntas. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Y le dicen el nombre. Y luego, how do you spell that? ¿Cómo deletreas su nombre? ¿Cómo deletreas eso? Y luego pregunta por alguien más. And who's that? ¿Y quién es él? Oh, él es mi hermano. Ok, and what's his occupation? ¿Cuál es su ocupación? Y oh, he's a musician. Y ahí termina. So, le voy a poner, o nos voy a poner más bien, en breakout rooms. En los breakout rooms, lo que necesito que hagan, les voy a dar unos 7 minutitos para que puedan, ya ven que en los breakout rooms, you can use the chat. Pueden utilizar el chat entre ustedes dos. Entonces pueden discutir cómo van a crear su conversación. Van a crear una conversación porque necesito que agreguen más preguntas, como las que mencioné, ¿verdad? Que cómo se llama, que cuál es su ocupación, cómo deletrean su nombre. Preguntitas así. Incluso si gustan, pueden meter algo de locations or places or where does he or she works? Where does he work? ¿Dónde trabaja él? ¿Dónde trabaja ella? No es necesario que utilicen información real. Siento que sería un poquito más fácil si utilizamos occupations de las que hemos practicado. Entonces pueden, aunque su hermana, su hermano, su abuela o lo que sea, no, no es una ingeniera, no es una científica. You can use that vocabulary. Pueden utilizar el vocabulario because that's what I want you to do. I want you to do that in order to practice more. Para practicar más, you can use the vocabulary that we have studied before. So do you have any questions about this part? Do you understand what I'm asking you to do?
Yes, teacher.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Ok, perfect. So voy a hacer los breakout rooms y voy a, sí, unos, quiero ver, son las 8:10, como a las, bueno, son las 8:11 ya. Como a las 8, let's see, 8:17, 8:18, voy a cerrar los breakout rooms y por si no tienen la conversación, porque después de cerrar los breakout rooms no les va a aparecer la conversación, les pueden tomar un screenshot. Porque después de cerrar el breakout room, vamos a leer la conversación. We are going to read the conversation. La conversación que acabamos de escribir en parejas, luego la vamos a leer acá en el grupo. Is it clear?
Okay, teacher.
Clear, teacher.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Now let me do the breakout rooms. Cristóbal and Brian and Erika. Perfect. So they are open. You can go and work. Pueden ir a trabajar.
Recording.
How was it? Ryan,
Yes.
did you
Ay,
finish?
yes, teacher, finish.
Ok. Pensé que los había sacado antes de tiempo.
Bueno, creo yo que terminamos.
Okay. So now let's just wait for Erika. Just she's
Ya
not-
deja ese trabajo ahí donde el vecino, mira.
Ok, so 10 segundos para que se cierren. Ya va a venir, ya va a regresar Erika. Let's just wait for her.
Para mientras voy a ordenar las capturas porque tomé muchas a lo loco.
Okay, so let's see. Erika, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. ¿Quieren que empecemos nosotras o quieren empezar ustedes?
Las damas primero, teacher.
Ellos.
Okay, but
La caballerosidad ante todo.
una de las damas está diciendo que empiecen ustedes, así que
Bueno, pues no se le puede negar eso a una dama.
perfect.
Cristóbal, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
El escenario es de ustedes. Luces, cámara, acción.
Action.
Okay. I'm going to start.
Okay.
Who's that?
That's my brother.
What his name?
His name is Ronaldo.
What his occupation?
He is a soccer player.
How old is he?
Sorry.
How old is he?
37 years old.
And who are they?
They're my children, Thiago and Messi.
You have a beautiful family.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Okay, perfect. So awesome. Just some things that I want to mention. When we are using contractions, when we are speaking, try for them to notice. Intenten que se noten las contractions. So what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his occupation? Okay, listen to the pronunciation of that word. Occupations. It's not
Occupation.
occupation or occupation. No, occupation, okay?
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Perfect. And another thing, the number. When you ask him, how old is he? How old is he? He is, we can say, we should say, he is, él es, o él tiene, okay? And listen to the number, 37. 37 years old. Can you repeat that?
37 years old.
37 years old. No sé si ambos tienen las capturas de la conversación, si ambos tienen toda la conversación, so that we can change roles, o no las tienen.
Yo la escribí, teacher. Pero igual.
Okay, what
Ajá,
about
sí.
¿Lo tienen entonces?
Yes.
Okay, so let's change roles.
Okay, teacher. Who's that?
That's my brother.
What's his name?
His name is Ronaldo.
What his occupation?
He is a soccer player.
Uh, how, how old are they?
Or
How
they,
old is he?
is he
He.
37-year-old?
Um, and who are they?
They're my children, Tiago and Messi.
You have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Okay.
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 Okay. No, that was really good. It was really nice. The conversation was really nice. It was smooth. You practice the vocabulary and you practice the vocabulary that we studied weeks before. So in previous units. So congrats, you did an amazing job. I just want to tell you guys one thing. When we say children, niños, children, la palabra children es plural porque se refiere a dos o más niños. Sin embargo, no vayan a cometer el error de pronunciarla children's, porque eso no es correcto. So, children es la pronunciación correcta.
Eso sin ese, jamás lleva eso.
Jamás lleva ese, children's, no existe, children's. So, child, un niño, children, dos o más niños. So, do not get confused in that, okay?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, perfect. So,
Una
now,
conversación así bien futbolera.
eso veo, bien en tiempos de mundial. But it was really good. Congratulations. Now, Erika, are you ready?
Ready, teacher.
Okay, perfect. You can start.
Okay. Who's that?
That's my mother.
What's her name?
Her name is Lucia.
How do you spell that?
Lucia.
And who are they?
They are my brother and sister.
And what are their names?
Daniel and Anna.
What are their occupation?
Daniel is a doctor and Anna is a singer.
Awesome.
So now let's change roles. I'm going to start.
Okay.
Who's that?
That's my mother.
And what's her name?
Her name is Lucia.
How do you spell that?
Lucia.
And who are they?
They're my brother and sister,
And what are their names?
Daniel and Anna.
And what are their occupations?
Daniel is a doctor and Anna is a singer.
Awesome. So there we go. We have two conversations. Creamos dos conversaciones, right? Bueno, los chicos, los hombres crearon una y nosotros otra. So, two conversations. And I think it was less than 10 minutes, en menos de 10 minutos, ¿verdad? Creo que sí.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Bueno, nosotros un poco más.
Don't worry. Lo importante es que lo hicimos bien. So, how did you feel the activity?
Easy.
Easy?
Yes, teacher. Easy.
Awesome. So do you have any questions about the grammar or the vocabulary of today's class? Any questions?
No, teacher.
No? Okay, so do you remember the questions that I asked you? For example, my father's wife is my. Do you remember those questions? ¿Se acuerdan? Do you remember?
Uh, yes.
So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to watch a YouTube video. And in that YouTube video, you are going to find it's pretty much the same questions or similar questions to the ones I asked you before. Son preguntas similares a las que le hice antes, así como my father's wife is my sister's son is my, preguntas así. And you are going to try to guess the answer, the correct answer, intentar adivinar.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Awesome. So let's start. I think we don't need the music. So my mother's father is my grandfather.
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 Father.
Grandfather. Perfect. Now let's see question number 2. My grandmother's son is my
Brother.
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 my
Grandmother.
grandmother's son.
Father. Sorry.
Hijo. Okay, let's focus on the second word. Enfoquémonos en la segunda palabra. Son. Tienen que ver la oración y lo primero que ustedes tienen que ver es la segunda palabra. So, hijo, ok, el hijo de mi abuela, my grandmother. El hijo de mi abuela es mi
Father.
So let's focus on the second word. Father. Perfect. My daughter's daughter is my
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter. Teacher.
granddaughter. Perfect.
My daughter's daughter.
Question number 4. My father's brother is my
Uncle.
Uncle.
Okay, let's see. Uncle. Perfect. Question number 5. My mother's sister is my
Aunt.
Aunt.
Okay, how's the pronunciation of that word?
Aunt. Aunt.
Like
Aunt.
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 Perfect. My mother's sister is my aunt. Awesome.
And
Question number 6. My uncle's son is my
Cousin.
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 Okay. Tratemos de ignorar esa U que está ahí. Cousin.
Cousin.
Question
Cousin.
number 7. My sister's son is my
nephew.
Nippy.
Nephew.
Okay, let's. I'm sorry that I laughed. Que a todos les escuché decir una pronunciación diferente. So how is the pronunciation? Instead of the P, let's imagine there is an F.
Nippy.
Nephew.
Nephew.
Nephew, Perfect. So my sister's son is my nephew.
Nephew.
Let's see.
Nephew.
Nephew.
Perfect. Few. Así también creo que así se escucha el few, como
Nephew.
de relief.
Few.
Nephew. Awesome. A los tres los escuché decir algo diferente.
Sí.
Okay, let's see. Question number 8. My brother's daughter is my...
Layer B.
No, guys. We know the meaning. My brother's daughter is my...
La hija de mi hermano.
Ninguno. Ay, no sé.
La hija de mi hermano. ¿Qué es?
La hija de mi hermano.
Nephew.
Ah, nephew.
Ahí sería el hijo de mi hermano.
¿Cómo era,
La
teacher? Perdón. La hija
Nephew.
de mi hermano.
El hijo de mi hermano sería mi nephew, mi sobrino.
Ajá.
Hija de mi hermano es mi sobrina. So it's
Niece.
niece. Perfect. My niece. My brother's daughter is my niece.
My brother's daughter is my niece.
Now let's see question number 9. My father's mother is my
Grandmother.
grandmother. Perfect. Question number 10. My daughter's uncle is my
Brother.
Brother.
Perfect. My daughter's uncle is my brother. So how was the game? Do you still get a little bit confused? ¿Todavía sienten que se podrían confundir un poquito o you got it?
Que ahorita quizás nos podemos confundir, siento yo. Quizás con la más práctica y ya más acostumbrado, ya, easy.
Yeah, so traten de recordar, de enfocarse al inicio, que vean ustedes la oración o que vean la pregunta, enfóquense en la segunda palabra. Si dice my father's mother, enfóquense en mother primero. Vean, ok, mother, ok, la mamá de mi papá. My father's mother, ok, the mother of my father. Porque ese es básicamente el significado. My father's mother significa the mother of my father, la mamá de mi papá. So, siempre traten de enfocarse en la segunda palabra para que no se confundan.
Okay,
So,
teacher.
any questions? Any questions about this lesson, about the vocabulary, about the grammar, about the activities? Do you have any question?
Solo para confirmar, teacher, sería nephew.
Nephew. Nephew. Yeah.
Y el otro niece.
Niece. Perfect. Niece.
Ah, okay.
Nephew. My nephew and my niece. Nephew.
¿Y primo era?
Cousin.
Cousin.
Teacher, ¿cómo
Sin
se
la U.
dice bisnieto?
Bisnieto is great grandchildren.
Great grandchildren.
Great grand, si es bisnieto, si es niño, great grandson. Pero si son bisnietos, ¿verdad? Ya sea niña o niño. Great grandchildren. Bisabuela y bisabuelo, great grandmother or great grandfather. Great, se utiliza esa palabra al inicio. Siempre es como lo mismo o se escribe igual, pero se le agrega el great.
Ok.
Bisabuela, abuela grandmother. Bisabuela, great grandmother.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay. So no more questions? Any other questions that you have?
No, teacher, you're clear.
Okay, perfect. So guys, if you don't have more questions, that was it for today's class. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And remember, la mayoría de los, ¿recuerdan la como encuesta o votación que les puse en WhatsApp? Pues no la mayoría, pero vi que 2 o 3 habían votado que preferirían que se hiciera el viernes. Y otros que decían que como les saliera mejor a los demás, ¿verdad? Pero sí creo que hubo como 3 que dijeron que preferían el viernes y hubo como 2 que decían que 10 minutos más cada clase. Entonces, siento yo que ganaron los del viernes y tendría un poquito más de sentido porque así el viernes podemos ver la lección completa. En cambio, si estamos tomando 10 y 10 minutos más, tendríamos que estar tomando, por ejemplo, hoy tendríamos que haber hecho una actividad o leer el vocabulario o la primera actividad de la segunda lección. Entonces, es un poquito más confuso. Entonces, es mejor, como mencionaron algunos de sus compañeros, de hacer la clase el viernes. No sé si les choca con alguna actividad que tengan o les sale bien a ustedes.
Fíjese, teacher, que en mi caso yo voté que viernes,
Ok,
pero el sábado me dijeron en el trabajo que viernes me cambiaron la reunión, o sea que yo la tengo sábados, pero me la cambiaron para viernes.
ok.
Entonces lo que voy a hacer es que, ni modo, no voy a estar, pero voy a ver la repetición de la clase para...
La grabación. Ok.
Ajá.
Y what about Cristóbal en Erika? Ustedes sí podrían.
Por mí no hay problema, teacher.
Ok, perfect.
Nos vemos
Erika,
el viernes.
Yes, teacher.
ok, perfect. Entonces así vamos a quedar. Va a ser para este viernes para así poder desarrollar toda la lección completa y no confundirnos. So, ok, awesome. I'll see you
Sí,
guys.
nos va a dejar un examen final.
No creo que sea examen, pero sí vamos a hacer otra actividad
Ok, teacher.
durante esta semana, porque el viernes terminamos. El viernes ya termina nuestro primer mes.
Perfect, teacher.
Entonces, sí, vamos a tratar de hacer, dudo mucho que sea un examen, pero sí va a ser otra actividad, así que ustedes prepárense para cualquier cosa.
Ok, teacher.
Ok, thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
teacher.
teacher.
Ok,
Bye.
teacher. Good night.
Good night.